Yo, what's up, guys? Wanted to do a little quick test here. I'm trying out a new service and I am going to see how it all works. So I will keep you posted on that. But what I wanted to do here real quick as I'm kind of fumbling through here, and if you guys are interested or curious at what service I'm using right now, it is called StreamYard. And this will allow me to stream at multiple locations. YouTube, I even fired up, I wanted to say Pinterest. It's not Pinterest. It is, Periscope. So that's, I've had that feed for the longest time, and I figured I would go ahead and fire that one back up. And then, also, Facebook. So right now I'm going to see how this all works. If you guys can do me a favor and leave me a comment, and then this way here, I can kind of see. Looks like on Periscope, got my first comment on Periscope. Been a while. So cool. So yeah, if you guys could do me a favor, let me know if you can see me and maybe which platform you are seeing me on right now. But what I wanted to do really quickly, yesterday, you guys might have realized that, Facebook crashed. And it got me thinking. It got me thinking that, we rely on platforms, whether it's YouTube, whether it's, Periscope, whether it's Amazon, whether it's Google, like whatever, right? It doesn't matter. We're still relying on these different channels. And it's like anything. If you're dependent on one channel, that could be bad if it goes away. So I titled this video here, or this live, I titled it, "What would you do right now if Amazon went away for you?" Now, I'm not saying like it went away and you can't use it anymore, but what would you do? What would it mean to your business right now if you got an email and Amazon said, "Sorry, Scott, we're not going to let you sell here anymore"? What happens to your business? So if you can do me a favor, drop that in the comments. Let me know. I see a bunch of people coming in from YouTube saying they can see me. Dom Sugar's in the house. What's up, Dom? On Periscope. That's pretty cool. What's up, Dom? Let's see. Charlie, Periscope. What's up? Awesome. So that's cool that I've kind of brought Periscope back. And if I can do this, it'll make it so much easier, because before I was always doing like a camera over here and in front and all that stuff. So pretty cool. So yeah, do me a favor though. Put that in the comments. Right now, think of your own situation right now. If you got an email from Amazon and they said, "I'm sorry, we're not going to let you sell on this platform anymore." Like, what would that do to your business currently right now? And if you're like a lot of us, you're probably going to say that would be terrible and that would hurt. And I'm not quite sure what I would do. I would probably end up being in a panic. I would be stressed out of my mind. So this is exactly why I've been preaching for the longest time that we need to protect that, and we need to have more channels, or we need to diversify our products, our revenue streams, our traffic sources. And the way that we can do this is by doing what we've been doing for years, and that is building these different channels that we can leverage ourselves. And I'm going to give you a few examples. All right. Number one, all right, we can go out there and create that channel on Amazon. It's a great platform. We should definitely do that. But then secondary, we should also be finding ways that we can communicate with that market and getting that attention. How would we do that? Well, you can do stuff like this. You can jump on Facebook. You can jump on YouTube. You can jump on Periscope. You can jump on a blog and start posting. Those are ways to get in front of your market. Now, that's just one way. The other way that you can really more or less control it is you can go and create an email list. If you create an email list, now here's the deal. Facebook was shut down yesterday, basically, not for everyone, but for the most case, we couldn't get on. We couldn't do a live. We couldn't post comments. Some people could, some people couldn't. But the one thing that I could do is I could email my list and say, "Hey, just want to let you know, Facebook's broke. I can't communicate with you over there, but I can communicate with you over here. Oh, by the way, go buy my thing," right? Like, you could totally do that. Okay. Because it gives us that ability, because we have that. Okay. Now, the other thing to think about it, you might say, "Well, Scott, what happens if the email list doesn't work because you can't, maybe your Aweber account's down, or ConvertKit or Infusionsoft, whatever service you're using. What if that went down?" Because that has happened too, by the way. Well, then you would go to your social media channels if you have those, right? You would go to YouTube, or you would go to, maybe even you would just go on your blog and post something there. And then anyone that is following your blog would get that message. Or maybe you would go on Facebook and you would let those people know. So these are some different things that you can do to make sure that you can communicate with the market and the audience. And most people are only, and I've said this before and I'm going to say it again, most people are only focusing on a very small portion of the market. And usually it's the portion that's buying right now. Who doesn't want to get in front of those people, right? I mean, yes, we want to get in front of the people that are buying right now. But what you really need to think about is, how do you get in front of the market all year long, even when they're not ready to buy yet? All right. Now, everything I'm talking about right here, right now, is everything that I explain inside of, I did a video basically walking you through. It's called, or actually the location is ecombizclass.com, just to make it easy. And actually with this cool new software that I'm testing right now, I can actually put that up. I can put a little banner up there. Let me see how this works. Boom. Look at that. Pretty cool. And I spelt it wrong. So you don't even have to spell right. That's not right. Let me do that again. Watch this. I'm going to edit that and we'll save it and then we'll display it. There we go. We just corrected it. So ecombizclass.com. I am walking through exactly how to more or less plan this, but then execute this. All right. And the way that you can do this is by, number one, understanding who the market is. Okay, niching down in that market, finding the products that the market is buying and that you can sell. And then from there, figuring out what that next thing is for you to go get attention in the market outside of just selling product. Because that's where most people are focusing, and that's where they get stuck. And then what happens is because you're only focusing on Amazon, what happens is you get stuck in that rut. And then all you have is that one asset, in a sense. Yes, you might have multiple products, but you only have that one asset. That one channel is what I'm referring to as an asset. All right. But what happens if that goes away? Well, if you have an email list, we can totally take that email list and then send them offers, or we can take that email list and upload it to Facebook and we can do a retargeting campaign to those people. We can do stuff like this on Facebook or YouTube. And as people are watching, like you guys are watching right now, showing that you're interested in this topic, I can then send you more related stuff behind the scenes. All right. So all of that stuff happens when you, and this is a big one, when you understand who the market is and where they're hanging out and getting the attention. You guys have probably heard me talk about this before a lot. Attention is the new currency in my book. All right. In my book, attention is the new currency. So guys, do me another favor. If you have any questions, put them in the comments down below. I'm going to go ahead and just look at the comments here real quick. I just pulled that off. Man, a lot of you guys are coming in. This is cool. Greetings from Germany from Alexander on YouTube. What's up? Thank you for the amazing service. No problem. Fun to view. Scott, you're great. Thank you. You're great too. Let's see here. Brandon. Hey, Brandon, what's up on YouTube? And let's see here. Got you on Twitter, Scott. Oh, cool. So even on Twitter. So probably because it's on Periscope, it automatically connects over to Twitter. Unless I set that up. I might have even set that up. Let's see here. I think I see one here. Oh, what do you think about ClickFunnels? Fun to view. I love ClickFunnels. I got another stat for you guys. All right. Just yesterday, I think it was, Chris Schaefer and I, if you guys have been following me for any period of time, you guys know that Chris Schaefer is a good friend of mine, is a business partner of mine as well. And we have a brand that we've been building now together for the past 19 months with a partner of ours, which also something else really happened awesome today too. So I want to share that with you. I should probably do a whole nother video on this, but I've got a call here in a few minutes. But ClickFunnels, we actually just created it's a digital book. All right. It's a digital guide that we're selling in this new brand. And what we did is we created, let's see, 1, 2, 3 pages in ClickFunnels. And so basically what it is it's one page that shows the offer. Then it has an order bump, which is on the same page. And again, if this is getting complicated, don't worry about it. I'm just going to kind of lead you guys through the story and kind of share how we're using it. So it has like an order bump, and on the order bump, it's just like, oh, you got these 10 tips. Do you want 30 more? And then for $3.99, you can add that to your cart. It's kind of like adding a pack of gum at the checkout line. That's what an order bump is. So That then leads them to a one-time offer. And the one-time offer is a bundle. All right. That one funnel in ClickFunnels, it's funny that you brought that up. Just yesterday, we crossed the $1,700 mark in 25 days. All right. And it's brand new. Now, where is that traffic coming from? Okay. And I'm going to tell you. It's coming from the work that we did 12 months before that we're continually doing, and that is adding content to a blog, okay, that is getting organic traffic. And now we have traffic that's coming in that we're able to put offers in front of for free, by the way. All right. So that one there is at $1,700. It's funny. I'm pulling up my phone here real quick because my business partner also just messaged me something really cool. Let's see here. And this here, let me see, get that up here. Bear with me. Okay. So this right here, it was $112.69. Is that? Let me see here. Yeah. I'm going to show you guys the screenshot here in a minute. So bear with me. I'm saving that. Let me get over here, doing this on the fly. So yeah. So that right there. Okay. If you can see that, get my light out of the way there. Get a better glare there. Okay. So yesterday at $112.69 with 7,863 page views. Month to date so far, we've earned $874. And the last month we did 1,778 with 172,839 page views. This right here, and actually the month before that it was $2,000. We're on track to probably hit close to $2,000. Yesterday was a great day, over $100. That's all from organic traffic and our email list pushing over to our blog, which is then being monetized with ads. And those ads are basically being fed by the viewers' viewership or whatever they've been searching for. So they're totally targeted to them, not a product we sell. That right there is passive income. And then now this new funnel that you just brought up with ClickFunnels, that's $1,700 and we're approaching $2,000. So between those two alone, we're talking $4,000. And then the affiliate side of things, products that we just mentioned on the blog, that's been doing anywhere between $750 and $1,000. So we're up over just about $5,000 in passive income. That's additional revenue streams that if Amazon never did anything for us with our own products, that still would be coming in. All right. And we have the assets to drive traffic to wherever we want, whenever we want. All right. So anyway, that is that. I wanted to share that with you. And also I've got something else I want to share with you really quickly. David on YouTube says, I would definitely go out of business if that happened. Yeah. How would that feel? Like, and I don't mean to kind of like say like, oh, I want you to feel that that is real. I mean, you would probably have a lump in your stomach. You'd be sick to your stomach. You'd be stressed out of your mind. That would encourage me to do something about it. All right. And that doing something about it, and I'm going to give you guys a little shameless plug here, is I would definitely check out this right here, ecombizclass.com. It's a free video I shot about 34 minutes where I walk you through exactly what we've done over the past 19 months to get to this point. All right. And to me, it's diversifying the business. It's adding additional revenue streams, but it's also giving you more leverage to launch products on Amazon and off of Amazon and everything in between. So definitely check that out. ecombizclass.com is the link. You can go watch that video. Nothing to opt in for. You don't have to give me your email address or anything like that. Just go check it out. So anyway, that's that. Let's see if we have any other quick questions here before I jump. I've got a call that I've got to go on here very shortly. And if you have any other questions, let me know. That'd be awesome. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see any other questions coming in right now, guys. So if you don't have any questions, I'm going to jump. But if you do have any questions, and even if I'm not here live, go ahead and drop them in the comments. I'll do my best to come back here and answer them. Fun to View says, hi, Scott, disaster if Amazon dropped us. Yeah, that would suck. Actually, Thrift and Flip says that happened to me. I had to just give my all to eBay and other seller platforms. Just got to adapt. Yes, I agree with you. And you brought up a great point. If you're not already taking your products and selling them on eBay or Etsy, if it makes sense, you should be. Like, that's one way to really kind of diversify without a lot of work. I mean, literally, you could be adding your products right now that you're selling on that one platform on Amazon. You could be selling them on eBay by this afternoon. It's literally that fast. Same thing with Etsy. There's not like a huge approval process. And most of you probably already have an eBay account anyway, or you just have to create one. All right, I got another question here before I go. This one came in from DV Crew. What do you think about buying content site to add to the business? I love it. I love that. And I don't mean buy content that's already been created. I mean create your own, but have someone else create it. And there's a few different ways that you can do this. Number one, you can find someone that's very passionate or knowledgeable about your market and pay them to do it. All right. And then if that doesn't work, you can always go to a place like TextBroker, iWriter. You can hire someone on FreeUp or even Fiverr. There's people out there that will build content for you. And the other question I get a lot of times is, well, what can I expect to pay for that? Well, generally, I like to have articles or blog posts that are written at least 1,000 words or more. Usually, you don't want to just fill it with words, right? You want it to be meaningful. You want this to be something that people would get value from. And there's also something we can do once we have the content, and I'll talk about that here in a second. You guys can see how excited I get about this because this is like legit. Like this is how I've been building businesses for the past 12 years, 10 years online, 12 years, even in the brick and mortar. It always follows this framework. But what I would suggest is once you get that content created about something in your market that's helpful. If we're in the bass fishing market, it's going to be like how to catch more bass in a pond, or 10 ways to catch more bass this weekend in your tournament, or how to win your next bass fishing tournament with these 10 ninja tips or something like that, right? Like be creative about it, but that might not be good. But that's what you do, right? So you create this piece of content. Now, here's how you can amplify that content. All right. And here's what I mean by amplify. Here's how you can get more attention from that content or for that content. Because here's the deal. Google is a search engine. Just like Amazon is a search engine for products, Amazon or Google is a search engine. If we can drive traffic there and get other people to take notice in it, possibly link over to it and do all that stuff that SEO, search engine optimization, loves, then we can kind of amplify it and get it out there to the masses quicker. We can get it moving quicker than just posting an article and waiting. All right. So what I would do is I'd build the email list. Then I would drive people over to that content that's helpful. In the post, I would probably be referring to either my products or my products and other people's products, and then have affiliate links in there. And then once that traffic started building up, I would start turning on ads on the blog in as far as like AdSense, or you can use Mediavine or AdThrive, depending on your traffic that you have coming in. AdSense is pretty much from day one. You can turn that on. It's not as good as like Mediavine, which I believe is 25,000 impressions per month. And then AdThrive is, I believe, 100,000 impressions. We're using AdThrive right now. We've been approved. We've been using that for about 3 months now. And I kick myself. We should have been using it sooner because I feel like we've probably lost at least a minimum of $1,000 per month for the past year. So 12 grand, and that's my fault. My partner wanted to turn it on earlier. And I said, nah, I don't want to put ads on there. And we've done it. We haven't seen any negative effect, only positive effects from it, but great network. But anyway, I did learn from that. But yeah, guys, if you have any other questions or anything, drop them in there. I will do my best to do this again this way. This has been working really good. I love it that all the comments are coming in for me on the right-hand side. I can look at all of them from different platforms. I can see where they're coming from. Actually, let me try this. Here, I'm going to do this. Guys, if you have one more if anybody has one more question, go ahead and let me know. I'm going to try something here. If anybody has any other quick questions, I'll hang out here really quick. If not, I'll put up the last one because I want to try this here. And I know there's a bunch of you still on. So if you guys have any questions or if you want to say something, and I'll put it up on the screen. That's what I'm going to try to do here. Oh, this is a good one. I'll put this one up. You seem really cool, Scott. I mean, why not put that one up on the screen, right? That's pretty cool. Thank you, RSRT42010. Thank you. So thanks for putting that up. Oh, I'll put this one up too. This is a good one. Scott, you're great. Thanks, fun to view. But see what I'm doing here is I'm able to put these up there. So if you had a question, I should have known this. I could have put it up there on the screen, just like this one right here. What do you know, or what do you think of buying a content site to add to the business? Oh, actually, I didn't answer this question correctly, did I? What do you think of buying a content site to add to the business? Okay, I love that even more because you have a head start. So yes, if you have a place like Empire Flippers or I think is it Flippa? I think is the other one. If you have any of those are good places to look for content sites that are getting traffic, but aren't necessarily making a lot of money. And you can take those and flip them into your brand if they make sense. So if I was doing this in the bass fishing world, I would probably go ahead and look for something in the outdoor space that had to do with like hunting and fishing and backpacking and hiking and all that stuff. That would probably be the site that I would look for. So yes, what do you think of buying a content site to add to the business? I love it. And then what I would do is I'd build out that part of the business as almost its own thing, but would feed the other part of the business. So I love that. But anyway, I just wanted to put a few of these up because I didn't realize that I can do that. And I just figured that out on the fly here. So anyway, that is going to wrap up this broadcast. This was fun. I'm going to do more of these. If you guys have anything that you want me to talk about in the next live that I do, or the a video or anything, or explain more about this process, let me know. Hey, what's up? What's up from the UK? Not much, Scott. Great name, by the way. Great name, Scott. Yeah, so if you have any questions, like I said, put them in there and I'll try to do another Facebook Live or a YouTube Live or a Periscope Live, and we'll do that. And then just also a little reminder here, a little shameless plug, that if you want to see the exact process, it's more like a case study and a tutorial in a sense. It's 34 minutes. You don't have to email, or you don't have to give me your email or opt in or anything. ecombizclass.com. What I'll do there is I'll walk you through what we've done over the past 19 months to get to where this brand is now. And then from there, I'll also mention our full class that we have called Ecom Business Formula, which walks through literally every single step through the process. We walk you through every single step and guide you and give you action steps and lead you through that entire process. So ecombizclass.com for that. All right. So go check that out. All right. So that is going to wrap up this live. This was awesome. I can't wait to see how it did as far as it reaching these other platforms and if it actually works after I say end broadcast. So anyway, that's it, guys. Have an awesome, amazing day. And as always, take care and take action. We'll see you guys. Bye.